Hello, hello internet. How are we doing? Let's do some tests. That seems wonderful. My avatar's working well enough. Let us. One last session, did we? Um, Pip, Pipple, and Key. Go. Alright. I think that's everything. Hello, hello. It's me for now. Um, I have an impromptu get up. Uh, some music. It's gonna be a very chill day. Not 100%. Best that I keep things at a low level until I'm fully recovered. But last episode, we were partway through getting our Halo done. I think the Halo is going to be excellent. Oh, hello, Chaos, welcome. It's going to be a very low energy day today. I hope you don't mind, but welcome. Glad you could join us. How are you doing? Sorry I'm late. Ah, excellent. The Liga. Well, good luck. Um, may all your battles be and handsome. Amalek. Wonderful. I appreciate you being around all the same. Uh, yes. We do appreciate a lurk. Win streak. Oh, how many? How long of a win streak are you at? Testing, testing. One, two. Okay. I'm just gonna turn up the music a little. Because music's louder, I'll talk louder. And if I talk louder, the things will it'll pick up better. Um, 5 out of 6. Whoa, that is a impressive win streak. Are there any events on right now? I think the last one that I remember was the Japanese themed one. The Spring Blossom event? Which looked really rad. Halo. Ah, 506. Okay, that's even better. Let's turn down this text a bit. Ready? Style down as well. A winter event will start next week. Oh, okay, cool. I think I've talked about this a couple of times, but I love the High Noon event. Oh man, and the Spirit Blossom. That's what it was called. Spirit Blossom event looked rad as well. Especially, oh, mainly playing Kindred and Fiddles. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you're jungle maining. I do like Kindred. It's a shame their model's rig doesn't really allow for much customization, much flexibility with the skin. But I really loved how in the Spirit Blossom event they actually did a reskin of the map as well as the characters. That was that was really cool. I wish they'd do that. And didn't they do that for the Arcane one as well? Hmm. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I really wish they'd done something like that for the High Noon event because that would have been awesome. I think any like High Noon style. Let's see. There we go. Okay, let's bring back a reference. Let's duplicate this with the KF says they said they have better tech now to make custom maps, so we can expect more. Oh, awesome! Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, the Noxus themed. Oh yeah, I remember all the toxic slogan stuff. Yes. Yeah, that was a cool event. I do love, as previously mentioned, when it ends. Okay, so I'm gonna Control Z back so we can get that outline back. There it is. Okay, cool. So, back our background image. Okay, so good luck. You got this, Chaos. Believe in you. Shifty? Oh, oops. Oh, hang on. Wait. Oh, hang on. Okay, so we gotta get both of them. Okay, good. There we go. That's cool. Now then, select text. Yeah, paste it down there. Just make the text all randomized. And down the line that it's placed on. Oh, you know. Text. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now you're definitely on the path. Now when we scale down the path. Oh, you don't follow it? Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We got this. Pull out reference line. Place. So I just want to have two rings of text. One inside the other. Just to give the whole thing a bit of depth. And it would be awesome to have these animated in the final product. Have spiraling. Oops. Should really lock this layer. See layers. Lock. Okay. We don't want to be touching our reference image. So that looks pretty good. Let's go put on text again. Text off. Why are you misbehaving? I remove off and then we'll put off again. Text off. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's take out off line transparent. Actually, I think we no. Oops, no we can't. Okay, let's try just making it transparent. There we go. This one. Select the path, please. Ah, that's fine. So, text. Be good. Bring it up. Okay, cool. So that's our text, our magical spirally text. We will hide our image layer. Oh. And I think it's just triggered live that these two texts. Actually, no, they're definitely different. Okay, so we've got to get these two looking the same. That's better. Okay, now we'll export this and then we'll just throw it on top of our critter. Definitely a larger than this. I think about 2000. Better to scale it in than scale it up. It's gonna be saving Avatar. Yes. Saving in Avatar folder. And now, if we've done everything correctly, we should have ourselves a shiny new PNG. Just now, check folder. Twitch. Let's see. No, not Twitch. Find our VTuber folder. There it is. Avatar. And what did I call it? Halo text. Okay, halo text.png. Now be a halo text.png in here somewhere. Oh no, there it is. Halo text.png. Okay, I just pulled it into the thing we just exported. There we go. Layer, and there we go. It's a little bit too small. I think we scale it up a little. Biggie. Scale it up a little more. Down a little. Oh no. Scale it down a little. Ta-da! We have magical spiraling text. I think I actually want this under. And yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I think we can do more with it though. Seems a bit basic. Let me just do some sketching. See if we can just vibe art something. So, let's see. Some like circles. Oops. Extra like halo line maybe would help. Uh Hmm. I don't. Okay, I think. Okay. I think I have some ideas. We have like a smaller sub halo here. It also has text scrolling around it. And then maybe another one for each thing. Sorry, the I don't know what to call these. Sun rays? It's supposed to be evocative of sun rays. And then small ones for we have sort of another ring down here, joining them all. And have stuff in them. Maybe could out the middles of the let's mask that just in case. So this is something called non-destructive editing. Non-destructive editing is it's a smarter way of doing editing if you're not 100% sure that what you're editing is going to be edited, which is 99% of the time. So if we just add a transparency mask instead of just using the eraser tool, can painting black looks exactly like an eraser tool, but with one key difference. That being, if I decide I don't like the changes I've made, toggle it here. And if I decide I don't like bits of what I've made, I can just white paint and paint them back in. So yes, super handy. Pro tip. Alright, so I'm thinking if this, and then we add the sort of circle. And okay, so I think I'm gonna redo this entire Halo thing as a separate image, because then when we skew it, it's gonna look much better. That, and then we erase this. So then we have, it's called bits, and then, you know, more text in here, obviously. Text scrolling around in the inside. This whole Halo thing is going to be kind of like the hero prop. This comes out, I guess it's not going to be out at all during general day-to-day shenanigans, but it would be good to have things like starting soon, like a starting scene. There we go. I had a grey brush for like a starting soon screen, and it'd be good for things like promotional art. And I was actually cooking the idea of making like a 3D printable version of this. That would be awesome. I'm like in the model, and I have a 3D printer to test it on, and exporting an STL from a Blender file is really easy. It's just a question of getting everything in. But yeah, I think this is much better already. Let's pick this up. This. Yeah, this is way more fun than that boring old circle with spikes. And it's also gonna need some eyes on it. So I'm thinking, maybe, let's add another layer. Like this. Something evocative of the halo they already have. Eyes inside here. Oh, I just had a brainwave. Okay. Okay, so we've got the eyes inside of the halo, like so. Then have some like abstract eyes in each of these sub-halo things. Small eye here, big eyeball here. Rain, welcome! We're having I'm very low energy today, still. I haven't recovered, but we are working on VTuber avatar concepting. And I'm kind of cooking really hard on this Halo. I'm just doing some rough sketches, just to get like a vibe, and then when I have something I like, I'm going to go ahead and make like a proper version that I can skew. Lily, welcome! Oh, awesome! I was honestly not expecting anyone to show up today. I don't know why. Been in a bit of a mood lately, but I am so glad you came along. Oh, thanks, Rain. I'm doing my best. But yeah. Just trying to whip something up that looks, how am I gonna do this? Okay, so it's gonna be something like this? Or do we want these? Okay, I think we want these to be, like, constantly up and down, like so. But yeah, how's this? It's kinda freaky. I kinda like it. Lily says, I shouldn't even show up today, but I found time, so I'm here. Oh, yay, thank you! You're still busy with, studying? Or busy with... thing? Um, yes, really, really appreciate you being here. Oh, wow, congratulations, Chaos! But yes, I really appreciate you coming along, Lily, even if you shouldn't. Bit worried for you, though. Why is it that you shouldn't be showing up? Alright, that looks pretty rad. I can have, like, text running around to maybe smaller text. So, okay, just sketching in some, like, smaller script. It doesn't all have to be the same uniform size. We can have larger script on the inside wheel. Ooh, this looks very nice. Chaos says, my team had 23 kills to 4 deaths by 15 minutes. Oh my. Wow, you really wiped the floor with them. You're getting really lucky with, your matches. Congrats. Yeah, if we have here. Yeah, I like this. Let's see. So, have like a halo or like a moon thing? Chaos says, now I'm on a 6 win strength. Awesome. Keep it up. Like a crescent, that's the word I'm looking for. Have like a crescent thing here. Because we've got like a whole astral mode. Might as well also have some stuff in here too. Because Idu, yeah, they seem like a very upheld kind of character. And printing this out wouldn't be too much of a hassle. Like if we just have thin struts holding it here for the printed version. Still be eyeballs floating. They'll just be have a little bit of opinion. Anyway, very just how Lily's going. How's been going? If you have time to text, if you're too busy doing stuff and like just listening to us in the background, I still appreciate you being here. And I haven't forgotten about our collab thing. I'm still cooking on ideas. Let you know if I come up with anything. Actually, it would be cool to do a collab where you know, you could draw something and I could model it up. That'd be a cool collab. Your drawings are very cute, Lily, and I struggle with drawing cute things. But I don't struggle with modeling cute things. Anyway, that's just a thought. Chaos says, first game I had, they banned my kindred, so I went fiddlesticks and destroyed them. Well, okay, yeah, definitely making them regret that decision. They won't be making that mistake twice. So, inner ring. And this is all very, very rough. It's kind of like vibe sketching, as previously mentioned. Trying to kind of get like the general mood, and I think this is winning pretty hard. Yeah, this is looking so much better. But like, we've got like the thick text in here, and here. And we've got thinner text here and here. And we've got medium text around here, and we've got thin text again around these ones. Yeah. Yeah, this is rad. And this whole halo thing can kind of like be blend shaped. It can scale in and out. We can do this text as either a 3D text, or you just have it be an alpha card. Both would work. A-okay. Let's think. Yeah. We could have, I think having these text as an alpha card, and that's kind of like just a flat mesh plane that has, it's very commonly used for leaves. Be a flat texture like this, and then everything in clear would just be transparent in the 3D thing. It's a really good way to make leaf grasses and stuff without being terribly performance intensive. As long as it can fill up as much of the alpha card as it can. This is why leaves are good, grass can be good. Hair, very often done with alpha cards. Well, they're done with shaders more nowadays, but alpha cards still in some places, particularly older MMO games. Yeah. So yeah, we could have like an alpha card with just a line, three lines of text in varying sizes, and then we'll just duplicate them. I'll need to get some text. I still need to get some text from our friend, but yeah, I think that's pretty rad. Draw us up an eyeball. Sorry, we'll draw. Okay, draw us up this halo on a new layer, and when we do the eyeballs, we'll just do them white, and then we'll draw in the pupil once the perspectives shifted in. But I think this is pretty dang awesome. Very interested in what Rain thinks. Ooh, stars on the middle. Okay, so these ones have moons. Actually, we could do all these ones being the moon phases, and then have these ones being stars. I do that. Anyway, yeah, very interested if Rain has any input, because I remember Rain coming up with the gold tips and the Raiden mouth. Never forgetting that input. So yeah, these ones can have little stars on them, I think. Rain, I think you're awesome, bud. Aw, you're so sweet. I've been feeling very not awesome the past couple of days, so I really appreciate the little boost. It seems to have like a little bit of a Arabic vibe to it now. The commissioner, I guess? Commissionee? Yeah, commissioner. Did say that they wanted lots of different cultural inputs. It does. They had lots of very diverse examples. Examples? Diverse references in the list they sent us, in the pictures they sent us. So this is pretty cool. So yeah, little stars on the moon phases on the. So the top one would be a ball. Let's actually draw that in. The full moon phase. That be a straight up circle. If this is so yeah, that'd be the full moon, and then the new moon, I forget what it's called. The no moon one would be down here, and that would be a That'd be just a flat disc, but then I think we'll hollow it out, sort of thing. Like, and trace the middle of it. And so we've got the phases on these outside ones. We've got stars on these ones. Yeah, so it's got this sort of astral vibe. That's one thing they really want to bring in. They're very keen on the Eldritch vibe. I think this definitely helps with that. It's very, do not be afraid. Very occult, too. I could look up some occult references, too. That's actually a good idea. Have like a... Have like a, sort of, alchemical sigil sort of thing going on in here. But yeah, you know how in like anime, when like, you know, the MC pro tag does some crazy awesome spell and they have those wacky sort of sigils that appear. Oh, they also do it in Marvel. That's actually something up. In Doctor Strange, Doctor Circle, they have some really, really cool happening in there. Yeah, so Mandelas, I think they're called. Oh, this is rad. Oh, the heck? Just on the thank you. Open a machine. Stranger's ring. Yeah, 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 the slip rings. This. This is awesome. I like this. Yeah, we could do something like this. Just with the, is that cuneiform? No, it's not. Uh, yeah, something like this, just with the angelic script. Um, not that. Uh, this is pretty rad. This is very rad. Oh, this is really rad. Let's, open that in a new tab. Oh, this is heckin' awesome, but not quite what we're looking for. Oh, that's cool. Yes, being able to print something like this in, a 3D print something like this. Maybe in metal. Like, we could have, like, the body printed in resin, and then this magic circle thing printed in, copper? Because you can do fairly cheap 3D metal prints. And then have, like, the stand set up so that it has a slot metal thing behind it. Look, we've barely finished the concept and I'm already cooking on merchandise. This is a capitalist Fox. But yeah, Mandela's pretty awesome. I don't like these ones. Let's see. Oh, this is cool. Chaos says, going to another game, I'll update you when I'm done. Yes! Do appreciate the rolling updates. This is cool. David Star. Yeah, I am noticing a couple of Star Davids. I think this one in the middle of this, a bit like Star David. Um, but I think a lot of these other ones are just like fractal patterns. Like this one, not so much. It's cool. It's just low res thing. But this one here is definitely my favorite. It's gorgeous. I quite like the way that they get thin in place. I gotta use like some kind of mask, transparency mask to get some of that. Ooh, actually, one a different one. I like this one. Film accurate Doctor Strange spell disc vector. I think this is a different one too. What we got here? Oh no, it's the same one. Actually, okay, I wanna something kind of wacky. Let's see. Death. Did text. So the little dog tags that Sam Porter Bridges has around his neck in Death Stranding have hate fandom. Have little bits of equations. Yeah, something like this could actually be cool in that. Because the VTuber in question is a big fan of this sort of nonsense. You know, physics and whatnot. Complicated, smart things. So it would be cool to have something like that happening. Along with like the angelic text. You do? Wonderful. I wonder how well it'll copy over though. Oh, this is... I think if we go to the wiki page of all these, so if we go to reaction diffuse equation, no, the Dirac equation is really, really long. So let's go Dirac equation. Yeah. They have it here? Breakdown. Well, there's plenty of content here to copy over. Are these images? Yeah, these are all images. Text, but we can still use, sure. It's just gonna be harder to one place. To kind of wrap them around. Although in the final product, it's gonna be insanely easy to wrap them around because it's gonna be a texture. Like, it's gonna be a straight texture. It's gonna be wrapped around the mesh anyway. Is any of this text? Let's see if we search for it. Dirac equation text. I'm doing this on my second screen because occasionally wacky things pop up. Here we go, the Dirac equation. Is this text? No, these are images. Well. Let's see. Dirac equation, formula. Let's give this a go. Yes, I would like to block this. Dirac equation. Also, feel free to at me if I'm pronouncing this wrong. I've always pronounced it the Dirac equation, assuming the I is silent. It could be Dirac equation. I don't know. Or strings? Nope. Because they have a lot of Greek letters in these too, which is yes, this is text. Excellent. So we can just straight up copy this, see, and hopefully, possibly, maybe, start by deleting this. In theory, I can just grab all these and script them up. And we add a circle. Let's a circle. There we go. We'll have a circle like so. Welcome back, Lily. Ah, yes. We were just I was just asking a little while ago. How the moving's going? Random hiccup. So paste that in there. Ah, okay. This is nonsense, but okay. So let's control and set the size down to. What are you doing? What the fox doing? The fox is doing this. I'm making a sort of background Halo Mandela thing, kind of like be floating in the background. But so we've got this. We've been cooking with this angelic script so far. But then I remembered Death Stranding a while ago had the little cupids, and they look really cool. So I was thinking maybe we could have like okay, so we've got these Mandelas here, and I was thinking like for the text around it, maybe we could use some like sciencey physics equations, like the Dirac equation and the equation for gravity and relativity and all those really cool things, and have this sort of stuff kind of like spiraling around. So I've managed to find this. Ooh, yes, that's exactly what we're looking for. Oh, that looks great. Yes. Apologies to anyone who's just recently had to take physics in school or anything. Okay, so we can grab this. We'll bring back our reference. Color pick a fill for it. Oh, sorry. And then we'll color pick a stroke for it. Like so. And then we can change this font type to something a little nicer. That works. And yeah, we can put this on circle. And our reference image again. We need more. We need more. We need more. And then any human letters, like so any English letters like M, and I will swap out for their angelic equivalents. So the idea of being that I don't think it's gonna let us have these giant brackets. Let's give it a go. We'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Nah, it doesn't let us have the giant brackets. Human letters. It is. It is what it is. Alright, so this is just temporary. Uh, just see how it looks. Like I said, when we do the actual piece, I'm gonna be making a 3D mesh. That's kind of like a circle, like so. And it's gonna be, segmented like a 3D mesh do. And then this text around here is actually gonna be like a alphabet card, like so. So bending all this text is gonna be no problem. But for now, it is tricky. Just to see how it looks, we're going to be a bit cheeky. Oops. And grab this. Need a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go and for all the human texts, human letters, Well, grab this and swap this to angelic. Oh, you didn't like that. Why didn't you like that? Deja vu. Like, deja vu. Angelic. Huh? Okay, I guess we won't be changing these to angelic. This one. Oh, okay, that one changed. Interesting. It doesn't either. Lies? Angel. Oh. Oh, maybe angelic doesn't have an eye. Oh, it doesn't have an eye. That's why it's not doing it. Let's change this to A. Supposed to do all the I's for A's? Okay, yeah. So it looks like the angelic alphabet doesn't have full tab engaged. Welcome! Ah, yay! Hang on, I should probably reply to this. Because I don't think the Koke. Thank you, Koke. Good luck with not emoji. Yay! So, yeah. So, seems like the angelic text doesn't have. Oh no, maths. I should put up like a trigger warning. Warning strange maths ahead. Okay, that one has angelic. I'm pretty sure the M has. Yeah, it does. I doesn't, so we're gonna skip that. Wait, do any of the numbers have angelic counterparts? Oops. Okay, they don't. They just have plain letters. Anyway, let us put this on this. Go text, bottom half, and it's changed up the down. And yeah, that's what it looks like. That's what a maths halo about. What do we think? I think it kind of works. Let's make out a little parent. Back. Mm. Mm. This is cool. All right, yeah. Okay, so now I think we're gonna do the whole Halo in Inkscape because that's where I'm gonna be doing all the text, do the put on par thing. I can do all that cool stuff. So we're here for now. Take a moment, vibe some tea. So this is our concept, and let's grab this. See you. Come along. Oh. Oh, okay, you did not like that. Okay. Okay, now, Inkscape, let's not do anything hilarious. Oh dear. Oh! Oh, you did it! Oh my goodness. Well done, Inkscape. I never should have doubted you. Discord can't handle this. If I try and do a, paste of this into Discord, not a fun time. So, this is our little sketch reference. I want to grab this. It's kind of like making a mood board around what I'm working on. I quite like to do this a lot when I'm making stuff. This helps me kind of like stay in the vibe. And this Mandela and this one. It's a fake PNG. Hate it when they do that. Copy image. another Mandela, and last one. Oh, wait, no, that was all. So, our Mandela references, our cube reference, we have our concept art reference. I think we are good. Go. So, how is everybody doing today? Are we are we winning? Rain, how are you doing? What you been up to, buddy? Rain says, Pure Ref is great for these as well. Oh, is that an app? Is that a program? Is that a website? Excellent. I'm glad you're doing good. So these are all about canvas. Don't want them interfering. So here is our inner ring. Ah, but is it a website or is it a app? Oh, okay. Let me see if it has a Linux version or a Linux build. I went just straight up on the software manager. Ref. Nope. That's okay. I'm sure there's a Linux version of it. Let's see. Up. That. A stroke paint. This. And we want to be quite a bit thicker. We've got to have our eyes in there. Let's do. Hey! Thanks for the hydration. That's actually a good idea. I got tea next to me, but I should probably take some water as well so I can stay properly hydrated, especially given how exhausted I am. So this is our inner ring. We need another ring on the outside that's going to connect to these spokes. It's going to have these wings and these the other rings in them that are going to have masks. The helmet going to be this is going to be testing all of my Inkscape abilities. Alright, so let's draw our first spoke. Like so. Make this a path so that we can access these. Merge these two together, like so. I do love Inkscape. You don't need anything at all. You're filled, so we don't need any stroke on you. Perfect. And my brain's automatically thinking just hit the S key and scale these two vertices in together, but we're not in Blender. I don't think there's a way to do that in Inkscape, so and like so, and I hope they're not key. Yeah, it seems about in the middle. So that's the long one. Let's Control B this, and then we'll hit you like so. I keep trying to right click to select things. Control D, and then we'll spin around like so. That's our start. Mhm. Okay, so now we need our second. Actually, hang on. We do that. Let's do our circle. Actually, let's do these first. Actually, let's. These are very edges. That way, when we scale them in, we'll just duplicate them, and we'll scale them in. And the inner ring will cover up the fact that they're clipping. Grab these. Control D to duplicate them. Duplication mode, and swing them around. Then Shift, scale them in like so. I actually kind of like that. That actually looks kind of dope. Control V, do this. If that, then, so this is our outer ring. And this is really wonky. Okay, we need some work here. That's much better. Okay, cool. Oh man, it's actually looking gorgeous already. If anyone here is into like 40k stuff, I'm getting very Warhammer Halo vibes from this. What do you call it? The Iron Halos, the Space Marines were. So, let us this, and then shift out. Change its thickness down by a lot. Let's change it here. 1. I think maybe 2? Yeah, 2. Now, scale it in. And then we'll move the circle up. Yeah. Alright, this is cool. B to duplicate this, and then up. Place up here. It all seems a bit wonky, but I don't think that's going to matter because the whole thing is going to be like pivoted. So yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we'll just eyeball this because the whole thing's going to get what's it called? Perspective shifted. Foreshortened. So any like weirdness that we're seeing here isn't going to really be visible in the final product because yeah, you're not going to be able to see it. I hope. Okay, so our smaller rings. And we're going to be doing a put on path on all of these. Oh boy, we're going to be doing so much putting on path. So much path putting. Like so. And then we can both these together. Like so. Okay, this doesn't work, but close enough. So yeah, right tool for the job. Sometimes you gotta jump into a new application. What does the fox say? The fox... Everyone asks what the fox says, no one asks how the fox feels. Ray, welcome! We're currently working on the Halo, the back Halo. It's looking very, very eldritch. And yeah, it's going well. It's a good time. It's something the fox is actually still very tired. I'm still recovering. Today might be another short stream, so I'm just kind of I'm doing my best to have a chill sort of art stream where we just vibe and make some creative creations. People seem to appreciate these art streams, and they're very easygoing on me. So yes, but still quite tired, but I'm doing better. Very true. It's definitely on brand. How's the Grey doing? How do the Grey do? Okay, so I'm going to sneak in here and add some vectors on this. That. Just gonna clip these. Kitties are climbing on my leg like zombies. Aw, cute. They just want your brains. Why are you being so selfish? Just let them eat your brains. How could you let the little guy starve? They need brains to live, Gray. You're not using it. So why don't you just let them munch it? It's like your appendix. You won't even notice it's gone. You're better off without it. Grace says, one of them just jumped on top of the chair. They are evolving. Yay! Evolution. Okie doke. Is it just me, or is this, like, way off? Okay, I think it might be off, but let's not get hung up on details. Okay, so we need to mask out these circles. So these holes here. Oh, my appendix is already gone. Haha. It almost got me killed. Oh no. I also had an appendix scare when I was younger. It didn't actually need to be removed though. It was a false alarm. I don't know how often that happens. So, if I remember correctly, should just be able to select all of these and do a sort of Boolean masking thing. I select all these. Actually, no. I select this and then this, and then we go path difference? Nope. Let's go path, oops. Like you, and then go path exclusion. Nope. You, and then you. Actually, hang on, wait. If we go spike and then the circle, and then go path difference. Nope. Spike, circle, path, intersection? Nope. Circle, path, intersection? This is exactly the same way I do booleans, by the way. Path, cut path? Nope, that's definitely not it. So what else are you up to today, Gray? Aside from getting eaten by cats. I feel like division should probably be it. Let's try this and then this, and go division. No, that's not it either. Let's try doing a clip. A clip. No? Okay, let's try you and objects clip. Nope. Did I do it this way around last time? Clip. No. Okay, let's try select this and then this. Object. Oh, I think we're onto something. Circle and then spike. Object. Mask. Set mask. No. It's been a quiet day. That's good. Oh, Grace says mine. I get confused with them as well. Grace says mine got an infection and was about to nuke my whole body. My surgeon said that I would have died if I went to the hospital a few days late. Oh, okay. That is scary. Circle, spike, object, mask, set mask. Okay, so that doesn't work. Spike, circle, object, mask, set. Nope. Why don't we try circle, spike, object, mask, set inverse mask? Nope. Spike, circle, object, mask. Nope, that's not it either. I just gotta try and figure the... Aw. Well, I hope you, I hope I provide quality ASMR for your, resting experience. Please enjoy your stay. Clip. Let's try inverse clip. Oh, resting. Alright. Object. Clip. Like the spike and then the circle. Okay, object. Clip. Okay, that doesn't work. Select the circle and then the spike. Object. Clip. Let's clip. What if we... Yeah. And then... Ah, okay, so I just joins them together like so. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. It's because this is a stroke. It's not a shape. Ah, maybe? So if we maybe fill this first, black, and now go path, no, path, oops, object, mask, set mask. Is it because you're on the top? Let's try sending you to the bottom layer. And now we try doing it. Interesting. Try object and set you as a clip. Object, oops. Object set you as first clip. Interesting. We're getting some different results now. Object mask, set no mask. Still can't quite get it. Alright, what if we shifty this? Wait. No. Shape this. And set its fill to black. Put a stroke, nothing. Now we have a black circle. Now, if we... I think we're onto something here. Mask, set mask. Okay, that wasn't right. Object, mask, inverse mask? Yes! That's it! Okay. So, you need to make... So, we have our solution. You just need to select this, Control D to duplicate it, set its fill to be black, stroke, nothing, shift select that, objects, mask, inverse mask, boom. Yes, now we have our hole. Perfect. Ah, got it. I knew we could do it. Let's go, team. Success. Just to remind us what we're working towards. This is the vibe we're hoping to go for. So, we have that done. Let's do it for the rest of... Actually, better idea. Let us do these at the same time. Just gonna go Shift Select Alt D. Chaos! How'd the game go? So I'm gonna try and be clever about this. Select all these. They're filled to black. To nothing. And then I'm gonna go Object and then Group. And then I'm gonna do the same for these spikes and the outer circle. Objects. And now, if we select the circles and the spike slash halo, go Object, Mask, Set Inverse Mask. Oh my goodness, I am so smart. I'm the smartest fox that ever lived. Yes! Well, that's actually looking really good. So. Alright. Oh, seventh game in a row. My goodness, you are on a hell of a streak today, Chaos. Well done. Yeah, probably better to quit now before the algorithm starts punishing you. I mean, they generally don't like matching people too often with too many wins. So yeah, better to leave the casino while you're winning. Okay, so let's thicken this up a bit more. Because again, we need room for the eyes in here. And now we are going to be doing our put on pathing. So we have some equations. I don't think... Okay, so we're going to keep the equations idea for another day. Because those are awesome, but they're really hard to put on. Especially when you get these, like... Let's see. Should we have... Like, this looks cool as heck. Especially when you have, like, the multi-layered stuff. Chaos says, was playing sport this game with a friend. Oh, cute. Early game was rough. And I feel like I did nothing, but I got 3 people honoring me, so I guess I was doing well. Yes! Supports are always appreciated. But yeah, having these double layered stuff with the brackets is really cool. But it's really difficult to get this going in Inkscape. So I think we're just gonna do the Angelic script route for this version. And then when we get to the actual 3D version where it'll be really easy to do this, we'll just so let's add in our eyeballs. Quick. And again, we're just doing the sclera, which is the white part of it, I believe. So yeah, this is the eyeball. Pop a couple of those in. Come on. Come on. Over you go. There you go. Good little eyeball. Get that roughly centered. Because again, everything's gonna be what's the word? This is hang on, let me just transform. Perspective. Oh, it's called a perspective. Okay. Yeah, it is perspective warping. Huh. Okay, let's path, object path. Set. Okay, I'm gonna bring. Okay, I'm gonna delete you two. Let's go like this, and make a rough eye shape. Then good amount of this internal space. Oops. Okay, I think this needs to be a little narrower, a little creepier. It's very Egyptian looking. Uh, like old. What do they call it? I don't know. The old tombs, the hieroglyphs you see in those places, and then the outer ones are kind of like floating organic ones. So I think it works. Let's control that and take them around, like so. All right, we got some eyes. Chaos says, I got 2 games today where I was doing nothing but somehow we still won. Nice. And had 2 games where I basically won the game by myself. Oh, okay. Well, it's good to have a good variety of carrying and be carried. Okay, control C, and then one thing I like about Inkscape is when you control V, it control V's it at where your mouse cursor is. Really just kind of puts it wherever the frick it wants. It's usually like an offset of thing that you're copied it from. But, okay, so we have our eyes, our floaty eyes. Next is our text. I'm gonna put on place. So, I'm just gonna use this. Oh, we can't use that because we grouped it. That's okay. We're just gonna make a new circle. So, we need you to be stroke and not fill. Black, and we need the thickness to be fairly thin. Particularly fast. 0.1. Because we're never going to see this in the end product. Like so. Okay, and now we need some text to put on it. So let's move you over here. Great experiencing the Fox ASMR like I did yesterday. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm doing my best. Fox's ASMR channel now, apparently. Hope you stay. So, oh man, this is gonna look so good. I hope you're checking the stream occasionally because this is gonna look so good when it's done. My goodness. Let's see. Okay, so some text. Chaos says it was very enjoyable to listen to and sleep to. Aw. You know, if I can be a sleeping ASMR streamer, I'll take it. So, some text. I'm just gonna grab this explanation of negative states. And use that. Alright. Kev says, free views, no one is going to click off your stream while they're sleeping. I mean, yeah. I've seen some very popular sleeping streams. And one of my favorite VTuber or YouTubers, Wendigoon, is apparently everyone sleeps during their streams. And he seems to think it's quite the compliment. So you know what, if it's good enough for Wendigoon, it's good enough for me. Let's color pick. So we're gonna color pick our fill here. Color pick our stroke here. Okay, let's try it again. Gonna color pick our stroke from here. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna shift, select that, text, on path. Alright, cool. That is obviously much too big. So let's scale you down. Oops. Oops. So scale you down by quite a bit. That's good. We need to set our stroke width down to 0.01, I think. This is gonna be tiny. Point. Okay, I think 0.04 is gonna be the number. Yeah, that's good. KF says, it means that you are pleasant to listen to. Aw. No one is going to sleep to your stream if they don't like listening. Yeah. Yeah. I hope so. And yeah, like I was saying, some of my favorite streamers are the kind of streamers that people sleep to. So I can definitely appreciate that. Oops. Okay. A instead of Control D. Set the stroke rate down to. Ah, there we go. Okay. It's down, and we only need to do this once, and then we're just gonna copy and paste it to all the other ones. Okay, that looks pretty rad. Let us see. Go to the end, and then. Ooh. Interesting. Oh. What's going on here? So I put it on path, but it doesn't go all the way around. Interesting. I don't. There's like semicircle. It's okay. We can still work with this. Hold D to duplicate and then move this around. Oops, we got the eyeball. It's down to so. And then jump. Can set it's countless. That's not it. That's not it. Ah, got it. Here says almost a month of watch streak, currently on 29. Wowee! That is awesome. Okay, so this is our text for our circle. It's very subtle, but it looks also very, very eldritch. This is exactly what we're going for. Alright, let's do our next button path, which is going to be, I think we're going to do one on the outside of this one and one on the inside. These ones are going to be a good deal thicker. I'm going to use this one here. It's going to be the text that we're going to put on it. Write our guide. Like so. But yes, I do appreciate you coming along to all these chaos. You have been an amazing support I'm doing here. Yeah, I really can't thank you enough, buddy. Sorry if I'm not sounding very enthusiastic right now. I have barely any energy to play with. So, I hope you, I hope I'm getting across how, how much I appreciate you coming along. Okay, so let's select our text. Shift select our circle. Text. Put on path. And it's only done half of it again. So it seems like put on path doesn't handle circles. It can handle semicircles, but not full circles. Actually, hang on. What if? Hmm, that's interesting. Huh. Was not expecting that. Alright, well, that's okay. We can still just go ahead and go to our stroke and set this to 0.4. Actually, let's set 0.1. Yeah. And then Control D. Take this around. There we go. Good enough. Okay. First of all, Chaos. I hope you enjoy the Foxy ASMR. The Fox ASMR experience. Oh, you think so? Awesome. Oh, it's gonna look really... So this is... I don't know if you've been watching the whole thing, but this is what we're going for. This is gonna be the, final product, just nicer. And yeah, I've actually been really cooking on the idea of making 3D printed figures of this character as like a merchandise thing. And you can actually print things in metal fairly cheaply now, especially if it's soft metal like copper. Thinking like a copper or brass print of this that could like stick into a stand that hangs behind the resin printed figure be super rad. Hmm. Yes, I'm glad you appreciate it. So I want to control this. Okay, cool. Scroll this in, and then we want to have another circle on the inside. But yes, I'm going for like a Eldritch, very Eldritch Angel kind of thing. And I think this Mandela sort of thing really hits that vibe. Uh early thought was to use like maths equations, but we couldn't get those to paste in. So we're gonna do this for the final product, like have some advanced calculus physics stuff with the angelic text amongst it. But for now, we're just doing just the angelic text. So grab this, and then shift select our path, and go path, no, text, on path. There we go. Okie dokie. Stroke style, what? Yes, there we go. On, I think, yes. E, rotate, and down to the bottom. And there we go. But yes, I'm glad you appreciate it, Lily. I'm very happy with how it's coming along so far. Let's grab our guides and let's make those transparent, like so. So that's one. The other one. And we want to send these text bits to the back. Want them to be kind of the rings. Okay, cool. So we've got a couple more texts to do. We've got the ones that go on this outside, and we've got... We can just roll these down. Like so. These rings. And then we can even just scale them for the other ones. Hang on. Gotta scale these in. Seem like they're a bit too far. They seem like they're a bit too far away from the ring. So if we control alt, that was wrong. Shifts, yeah. Scaling you, cross just a little. There we go. Beautiful. I think I want to turn off the outlines for these. They're not so. They're not really doing much. All right. What do we need next? Need text for this, and then the big text text for the outside and inside of this outer ring. Then, I think we'll be good to take it into Krita and then do a perspective shift. Run the irises, these eyes, and see how it looks. I'm very excited for this. Oh, hang on, let's do the crescents as well. So I think crescent, make a... Oh, okay. Make a circle. Build this one. Now gold circle. Gold it. Black version. Then present, like so. Now mask shenanigans. So objects, mask, inverse mask. Nice. Then this present. So beautiful. Actually, this might look better. Yeah, that looks actually really cool rotated. Oh, that looks awesome. Okay. This one, and we'll do the bottom one. Okay, that's good, I think. Yep. Those. Give this a rotate. So, and... Alright. Alright, that looks awesome. And I was gonna put some stars on the ends of the small spikes. So these ones are like the moon phases, and these ones are stars. I think this stuff here first. See? Down... Oh, hang on, wait, no. Down here. Perfect. And then we'll do this one. Nice. Okay, so... I feel like the text on these outer ones needs to be a good deal thicker, though. Kinda looks like a trident. Oh, sorry. Chaos says, kinda looks like a trident head. It does a bit. It looks very aggressive. Maybe too aggressive. Actually, yeah. Now that you mention it, it might be a bit too aggressive. Let's grab these. I'll just Control-C, Control-V them over here so they're handy. But... I think this way... Okay, facing out looks cooler. But I think facing in matches the vibe a bit better. Because they don't want to be aggressive. Yeah, the person I'm making this for is definitely not a confrontational sport. So I think maybe having the moons facing inwards, giving a much less hostile vibe, would probably be better for them. Hmm. Yeah, I think this feels better. But yeah, I think these outer text bits really need to be bigger. Let's set this to 9 instead. 9's too big. Let's try 8. Try 6. Yeah, 6 is dead. There we go. So I've been going through and doing some editing of the video editing tutorials that we did, and like I've got a lot to learn. Like it wasn't horrible, but I've already got a whole list of things that I need to do better next time we do a tutorial. day for a live tutorial thing. Namely, actually, like, going through and doing the thing beforehand, just to make sure I have everything ready. Like, I know all the, oops. Yes, I did. Just to make sure I know what I'm doing. And not just assuming that I'll, yeah, know everything on the day. Yes, I'm glad you appreciated it. But also, I I still want to do better. Because no matter how good I might be, I can always be better. And I should always be better. Because you deserve the best. And I want to do my very best to provide that. So I have a lot of things that I plan to improve. For the next one, and I want to be as good as possible for when I start doing the model for the VTuber thing, the VTuber series. So yes, it was an excellent learning experience. I'm not like begrudging, I guess, what I did. I'm still proud of what I did. Uh, mostly proud that I did it finally, but it's also a learning experience, and that's important because if you don't learn, you don't grow. If you don't grow, then you stagnate and die. See, ah, that was the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, very nice. And we will shift select these two. B. Now take the land. It's about the right place. Okay, that's that one. And this we should. So, alright. We've got 2 more rings of text to do, and then I think we're ready to send it back into Krita, where we can draw our eyeballs. Actually, this text, like an extra thick text on the inside. Don't know. See. Let's turn off the stroke on this, because we're gonna need this very soon. Let us add in our guide. Put our text on. We don't want any fill. We do want stroke though. That's good. Let's put in place. Perfect. This is going to be the inner one. And then Control E. Outer. I just realized we're going to have to mask these. It's going to be a little bit of a hassle, but... Well, actually, no. We can just duplicate all these circles and then group them and then use them as masks. Okay, no, we got this. We good. So, Shift and... Oh, hang on, wait. We got to duplicate it first. E, and now we'll shift object, no, text up. Okay, so you're a bit too big. Let's try down to 8. Shift text up. that works. Actually, I think maybe 6 might be better. Lily says, how long did that take you? How long have we been streaming for? Um, I started this, like, including the research stuff, like getting images together, yeah, and the initial sketch. All up has been as long as we've been streaming. So yeah, I started with this sketch, and then I grabbed all these reference images. I got started on this, so it's been, let's see, stream's been running for an hour and 41 minutes. So yeah, nearly 2 hours, all up. Again, that's including the research though, and the concept sketch. I don't know if that's important, but why do you ask? Next, put on path. Okay, that's good. It's a little bit far out though. Let's bring this in. Shift. So, and while we're doing that, it's in as well. But I think this is an excellent example of the right tool for the right job. Inkscape is ideal for doing this because we can make these neat shapes, we can duplicate them around, we can do the masks, we can putting text on stuff. And then we bring it into Krita when we're done, and then we'll do the perspective shift, and then we'll sketch in the irises on the eyeballs. So, you, and we did not. E, shift, select, text, put on path. Very nice. Needs a bit more though. Not you. Okay. It's full and E. That's not what I was expecting. Huh? C, then control. That's what we're looking for. Okay, now let's try putting this on the path, text. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. And it's looking pretty on point as well. Awesome. But this circle visible. Excellent. Got one more to put on. Shifts like this one. Text. Although if we're... Ooh. Lily says, I'm drawing for 2 hours and I just finished the base colors. I don't want to draw anymore. Take a break. There's... Like I said a couple of streams ago, there's a difference between giving up and taking a break. Giving up is extremely healthy and something that you need to learn to do. Sorry, taking a break is extremely healthy and something you need to learn to do. Whereas giving up is not so great. Yeah, take a break, take a breather. Maybe go for a walk around the block or oops. That was unexpected. What was that about? Go for a walk, take a stretch, maybe play some games, and come back to it with a fresh set of eyes and renewed enthusiasm. Ah, there we go. Control C, and then we're just going a random spot in the text. Why do you keep shifting it down like that? It's very annoying. It's like a pixel of... There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna paste there. And that should randomize the text a little. Yes. Okay, excellent. So now it doesn't look like a mirror copy, which it is. But yeah, what you been working on? Very curious. And I understand that Drawing takes a long time. My golly, I've been working on this for months. But it's worth it, I think. This one's certainly been worth it. Alright, cool. So that's that. And now we do the text. Get both of them? Did not. I think we got the line for the second one. See, try that again. There we go. Got him. Round. Plays. Nice. Nahida. Nahida? Nahida. Sounds familiar. Alright, so let's shift select all of our text. I just enjoy it. Oh, well, I figured that out. Chaos says, how do you keep your motivation when an art project is taking so long? I just really, really love what I do. And also, I like being of service to people. I really do have that hardcore Labrador energy. So doing this for another person, even if it's not for a fee or anything, it's just a collaborative thing, really, really boosts my motivation. Because every now and then I get to talk to them, and they're always delighted to see the progress, and I find that very, very invigorating and extremely motivating. But yeah, sometimes it's tricky. Sometimes you just get the art block, and that's pain. But for this particular project, because it's so damn interesting, and it's for and the end product is going to be so awesome, especially to see the particular VTuber that this is for using it eventually. It's extremely motivating. So I really haven't had any problems with motivation with this project. For other projects, like I'm kind of stuck on like the reason I haven't done 3D modeling for a while is because I'm kind of very demotivated on that for now. But I'll come around eventually. Alright, so let us go ahead and object these. So these two text things are one group now, so far as Inkscape is concerned, and I'll grab all these circles. Oops. What did I do? Oh dear. Okay, so grab all these circles. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I've been really struggling with motivation for the 3D modeling stuff lately. I think taking a break from that and doing this is probably the healthy thing to do. Because if you, well, for me at least, I find if I force myself to do something too much, I very quickly start to resent it. And I don't want to be resenting this stuff because it's kind of my passion, and that wouldn't be good at all. Okay, so I'm going to control E these. I'm going to filter black. Oh dear, hang on, wait, no. We have one, two, okay, we're back to square one. Okay. Try it again. Oops. Okay, so we've actually selected the inner one. There we go, got that. Okay, so I'm just trying to select all these outer circles without accidentally selecting the massive inner one. It's good. Skip that one. Okay, cool. So what I'm working towards here is, oh dear, making a mask for all these text bits so that we don't have this text in the middle of all these circles. So it's just kind of like on these outer rings. It sounds complicated, but it's actually, I think, gonna be fairly easy. Take those. That fill out. There we go, we got it. Set these full black. Get rid of that. Now, it looks like at some point we control Z'd and these back to here. So we're going to move these back in place, Marie. So, okay. Yes, with that back in place, so select these and object. Oh man, I'm so hyped to get this soul in back into Krita. We do want to Control C this, and then get down here. Have our mask for this bottom one. And now, select all these black things. Objects. Shift select the text. Object. Mask. Inverse mask. Boom! There we go. Oh, it didn't look. Oh, looks like we didn't take the. Okay, so let's see that. So. Okay, so this top text didn't come along. Object. And. Your one group for sure now. Like that. Object. Mask. Mask inverse. There we go. Second time's the charm. And there we go. We have our Mandela. That looks pretty rad. What do we think? Is this ready to go? Are we good to go, chat? Let's see. Export. Halo, okay, so it's gonna be halo.png, because it's not just the text this time. We want the size to be 2,500, because a little bit too small last time. Oop, not that big. There we go. And then we're gonna export. This is probably gonna take a while. Oh, never mind. It took like a hot minute. Making a liar out of me. Hide our old Halo. And we'll bring in our Halo. Oh, that needs to be much bigger. Let's export that again, but this time at 4,000. Make it export. Definitely got to be. Yes, I do want to replace it, and I do want to save this file too, because we haven't saved in a hot minute. I don't know how good Inkscape's autosave feature is. Yeah, that's saved. One less thing to panic about. So we've got this. We'll drag in our Halo. That's better. Roughly in place. Now, we're going to go grab our transform tool, our perspective warp, and then gonna squeeze it into place like so. Looking good. All right. Okay, I think we can bring these up and in a bit more. Chaos says, also, I hope you don't mind me sending you random memes or videos I find. Like the one about Hollow Knight boss. I really appreciate the memes. I don't always respond because, you know, sometimes I see them like first thing in the morning and I look at it and I was like, oh, cool, that's funny. And then I just immediately go back to sleep. So I do read them all. It's just sometimes I fall asleep before I reply and then I forget about it. But yes, I do appreciate all the meme texts. Alright, so this is our Halo. It looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and draw in our irises. Brush. I have a little bit of convexness to it to show that these are three-dimensional beings. Are they three-dimensional beings? I don't know. How do angels work? Cat says, okay, I didn't wanted to be sure. I just didn't wanted to be sure they weren't bothering you. I hope you're I hope we helped with you not being sure. Are you feeling less sure now? Because if that's what you're going for, I hope you got it. EP. Yes? Hello? Alright, so we got these delightfully horrific eldritch eyes just kind of like vibing in these mandalas. It's kind of cool because they look like looks a bit like they're trapped. Like they're contained by this magical circle thing. My brain is not working anymore. Wait, my brain is not braining anymore. Oh no. But that's the one thing it's good at. That's okay. We we don't need to be switched on all the time, buddy. I'm gonna give this the same sort of gold outline treatment that all the other eyes have. I'm gonna get in here and please sketch this out. Bit rough. That's looking good, and we'll get in and do the erasing. Do it like the really sharp edges. Nice and crisp. Oh, very good. Let's grab some color, put this on another layer for now. Alright, and now we need a darker outline. So grab this color. Around here. Why don't you get some sleep, buddy? Else, we'll still be here. Watch over you. Won't we, chat? Hale says, I have a habit of... Oh, I have a habit that I have two sentences in my mind, and halfway through saying/typing them, I forget which one I started with, so I say the other one. Often means that I just repeat myself without saying anything. Ah, that's okay. I have a similar problem where I have like two ideas that I desperately need to get out at the same time. But of course, because my mouth's trying to say two different things at the same time, neither of them get out. I just wind up spouting complete gibberish. So yeah, I understand. It's English words in general are tricky sometimes. It's okay. We understand. I just realized because this is kind of curving, the goldness. So the black outline is going to be the same all the way around, but the goldness, thickness is going to vary because this edge here is just the eyeball, whereas this edge here is where the eyeball is coming out of. So, erase, paint in some this. Then we need to erase some of the top part we've done. Yeah, we'll paste that in. Then we'll get rid of this. There we go. Man, this is weird. Love doing weird stuff. Chaos says, like earlier, I wanted to be sure they are not bothering you, and didn't want them to be bothering you at the same time. Yes, that's a mood. I understand, I really do. So let's paint in our outline, and I'm just kind of like trying to replicate what we've got for the eyes on the model itself. So the idea is that these are still her eyes. These aren't like a separate creature. This kind of Mandela thing floating around is as much a part of her body as the armor or the meat. So I'm hoping that having these eyes in the Mandela kind of link those things together. An extension of herself, not some kind of external thing. That'll do. Outline for this. All right. Cool. All right, let's do the same treatment for these inner eyes. So yeah, we've got these inner eyes. Let us, what we do, go ahead and merge the layer below. Select, C Control E, and then it's down to here. And of course you don't fit. I don't know why I thought you would. You can just kind of like shimmy it into place. Please shimmy into place. Oh, that's actually almost working. Oh, that works. Okay, cool. Neat. Okay, so now we've got to do these inner eye circles. Most of them are hidden by the wings, which is nice. Less work for me to do. Oh, a little snack that I kind of want to munch on. If you don't mind, I'll try not to be too noisy about it. Yeah, I made myself a little post-stream snack, but I'm hungry. But yeah, we've made some cool progress today. I think this Mandela really helps with the silhouette, for sure. Gonna be a memorable little sigil. And, more than anything, this is just kind of like a proof of concept. I think the final Mandela will be radically different. Chaos! Thanks. Oh, yes. Thanks for the treat. I will munch on this wrap in your honor. So merge with the layer below. Okay, so let's do this inner eye just to see how it looks. I'm gonna be replicating this eye as much as I can. So start with the iris. Build something like this. Very. She was very particular that she wants cat-like irises, vertical slits. Get that in. Starters. It's also helpful that in terms of motivation, Chaos was asking earlier, it's also helpful that I'm making this for a person going to, I think, really make a good use out of it. I've worked in like coding jobs before where everything I was doing just felt like it meant nothing. Like it was just making stuff to keep busy. Or to look, it was more about looking busy than it was about actually making anything of value. And this, at least to the person I'm making it for, is something that's extremely valuable. And I think that's something everyone needs in their life. Just this feeling of being valued, being, I don't want to say useful, but mattering. Nice to feel like you matter. Even if it's for something that's just, just one little thing for one person. It's good to do something that makes a difference. And that really keeps me going. So that's that. Add a new layer. Dip it under. Grab our goal. Start on that. We have grab our goal. Let's go. Yeah. This outline line here. And the fact that these are going to look so much like her eyes on her head should really bring home the fact that this is a part of her. Maybe we'll just down here. There we go. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. Now, I have the shadow. Shadow of it be like this. Again, replicating what we did for the main eye. It's in here, like so. Very nice. Excellent. Then gonna add another layer. My goodness, so many layers. It's gonna be oh, this is gonna be straight up gold. If I can get the right gold, there it is. Gold, so it's gonna be a gold eye on a gold mandala, but you can never have too much gold. Oh, that's a Trump quote. Oh dear. And add in. We need another layer, and highlights here, some highlights here, and some highlights here, like so. And then there. Yeah. In ring eye. So we need. We're back. Apologies once again for the scheduled interruption. But we're back now, and I think we're good to continue. I don't know how many people made it back after the sudden ejection, but we're here now. Whoever survived the cataclysm. So I'm going to duplicate all these and then merge them. And then, ooh, okay, no, that's not what I was expecting at all. Duplicate all of that. Let's okay, so yes, those are the ones we don't want to duplicate. There we go. Okay, this is interesting. Merge all these layers. And we want to get rid of this bit and this bit. Oh no, and now they're gonna wait, add? Okay. I don't know if anyone's actually getting an ad, but hello, if you are. Okay, so this is our eye. Go ahead and shimmy this into place. You know what? We just need the iris for this. It's here, and then we'll go through and erase out the outline. So, brush, eraser. Boom. I wonder if anyone's taken a stretch break. It's Ray and Chaos are both in bed, so I know you can stretch in bed, right? I think people do. Okay, so this is the outline of the inner Mandela ring eye. And I'm thinking, like, outline for the main halo? I think the main halo thing is just meant to be sort of an abstract thing. Let's turn that music back down. Wah wah wah. Yeah, it's done yet. I wonder if Lily will come back. Some people just don't survive the reset. I don't know, maybe their browser shuts down or kills the Twitch stream. Some people's browsers just jump straight back in. It's a mystery. Okie dokie. Well, according to this, there's 1 second left. Okay, ad break ended. Your community is back. Hello, community! Welcome back! It is a very slow day today. Everyone's been sleepy lately. My goodness. I jumped into Kokei's stream yesterday and he was sleepy. Yemi's been sleepy. Belly seem to be doing okay. In his stream as well, and they actually no, they're a bit tired as well. Yes, there's a lot of sleepiness going around for some reason. I guess I'm just infectious. What can I say? I get around. Okie dokie. So that's that eye. I think I'm gonna rotate this around. This is any fix. Oh, hi, Iduna. Welcome. What do you think? You now have a Mandela. Isn't it beautiful? This is it. In Inkscape. This is the whole thing before it's been converted. And then we have it here. It's I don't know. I think it really helps to break up the silhouette. And it'd be really cool. It's just kind of like a background thing for like the starting soon or whatever. I don't know. What's your professional opinion? Also, it's been a really quiet day on Twitch today. My goodness. Some days are quiet. Today's been positively hmm, bit of a ghost town. But everyone's been feeling it. Everyone's been feeling really tired too. Like I was just saying, Koke, some feeling really sleepy. Yemi was very tired during their stream. Oh, okay. Everyone's tired. Look, I don't know what's going on, but everyone's tired. Gray and Chaos are currently asleep. They said, yeah, they were gonna take a nap and just leave the stream going. So this is currently a sleeping ASMR stream. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Literally everyone's tired. So yeah, good luck. Also, what are you streaming today? I really don't like these data irises. We're just gonna delete, start from scratch. They are kind of gross. Oh, okay, I got the right. Just Noita. Awesome. I wanted to do a Q&A, but it was late, and I didn't want to set up the stuff for it. Fair enough. But yeah, what do you think of the Mandela? Flying. Very, I don't know, very magical. I, yeah, the idea is that the eyes in here, and eventually out here, will be the same as these eyes. So it'll hopefully look more like a part of the angel character than like a separate thing. Anyway, also, I need text. Oh, also, one thing you probably think is cool. I wanted to have something like this in the final product. Like, hey, Mike, what's up? It's cute. Cute? Okay. I just followed you. Yay, thank you. I didn't get a thing from it. Yummy, welcome. Oh, I'm glad you appreciate it. It was it was a bit of work. This is it in Inkscape. I modeled up in Inkscape. We got like put on path, and we got masks, and we got a whole lot of shenanigans, and then we gave it a perspective warp, and I'm currently painting the eyes in now. Yes, it is quite pretty. I think it really fits with the vibe too. But yes, welcome back, Yemi. How are you doing? By the by, everyone's feeling tired. But yes, thanks for the follow. I have the sads. Oh, what's up? Um, if you wanna hang out for a bit, I like I don't know. I'm the kind of person I'm like a Labrador. I have like hardcore Labrador energy. Whenever I'm feeling sad, I just like being around people, just like not talking or anything. So if that's something that's good for you, I would be delighted to just hang out and vibe together. Um, Okay, okay. Whatever works for you. You and if there's anything I can do to help, Yami, please let me know. Anything at all. But if just hanging out and vibing is what helps for you, then you can do that too. Good luck with the stream, Iduna. Thank you so much for visiting. Happy noiting. Sure. You can send me a whisper on Twitch if you like, with a link. Pretty sure that's the thing you can do. Okay, so we've got a few more ice. Oops, a few more ice to do. So, uh, the other things that okay, so what do we have to do? We have to do these outer eyes. We've got to remove, well, not remove, but rehome this outer halo, just so so that we can see what it looks like without it. And we need to, what's the other thing? Um, oh yes, the mouth. We need to make a version of this mouth without the cheek bit, but with the teeth on the inside. The mystery streamer who this is for said that they would really appreciate that. Yes, I do have a Twitter. There should be a link down below. Hang on. No, I don't think there is a link to it, but down below. I think that was my old Twitter. Give me a second. This is actually a good point. I don't think I've re-jiggled all my socials. Twitter. Oh yeah. The link on my about thing on Twitch does go to my Twitter. So yeah, you can absolutely quit me if you like. Because I'm refusing to call it zeeting. You can tweet me if you want, but don't zeet me. Okay, okay. So let's round two of these irises. So I think this this is the I forget what they're called when you've got the cat eyes. I think they're nictating? Yeah, nictitating eyes or something like that. Wait, no, that's the membrane that comes across. I don't know what it's called. But we've got the sharp, pointy cat eyes. The VTuber who this is for was very insistent. They like they like cats. They were gonna have cat eyes. Not that I really put up much of a fight. I think they're pretty cool. So there's that. Okay. Now, got to add in a circle for the iris. Like, it's gonna be kind of tricky. I'll be happy if we can pull this off though. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, I think we're onto something. Oh, Lily! Welcome back! You finished! Excellent. Did you finish? Um, oh, sure. As soon as I finish my stream, I will get right on that. Yes, welcome back, Lily. How was your thing? Sounds like you've been very busy today. Oh, hang on, we these layers, because we've already got them, might as well use them. Go ahead and paint this in. Yes, welcome back, Lily. What do you think? We've made progress. Yes? Excellent progress. Have a fancy Mandela thing happening. Painting in the eyeballs. Make it extra eldritch. Our VTuber's friend is definitely getting a glow up, as Yami put it. Yay! Also, Lily, I don't know if you were here, but I was thinking, like you said might be interested in doing like a collab thing. I was thinking it might be cool if you like something up, and then I could quickly 3D model it. Because you're really good at drawing cute things, and I can't draw cutesy things for the life of me, but I can model cutesy things. What do you think? Would that be something you're interested in? Oh, so you could draw something, and I could 3D make it into a 3D model. Or I don't know. Do you play VR chat or like Second Life or anything like that? Like you were saying, you said you might want to do a collab sometime. Or am I going crazy? I could be going crazy. It happens. Um, Yay! What did we do that? Oh, okay, so yeah, we've got the circle. Oh, okay, so we need like hmm. I'm just curious as to what kind of collab. Like how do we collab? I've never done like I've done like 3D modeling collabs before, but I've never done like a art collab, so I'm just not sure how to go about it. Okay, there's that. Now we need our highlights. That's this layer. Need a spot in here, make this bigger, and then we need here. Alright, cool. We have our oh, that actually looks pretty awesome. Oh yeah, I'm very happy with that. I think it's time to be brought over a little. Please, at the same time, we can't. Oh well, one at a time it is. So, and then we'll move. And then we'll move. Nice. And lastly, the eye highlights. Lily says, you know what art is, and you know what collab is, so put it together. But I'm just not sure about the logistics. You know? Bully me. It's a silly little fox. Okay, so let's take this and merge them together. Nice, nice. Get rid of this. Awesome. Little. Actually, hang on, wait. Let's duplicate this first. Layer. I did that entirely on accident, but it works, so we'll take it. And then this is our last one. Bit of a perspective warp, and there we go. We have that outer eye. Wait, okay, so we have the main outer eyes. We're gonna add in the smaller outer eyes now. Layer in. Very nice. Uh, two more of these go right. Oh, there. Middle. Yeah. So, I just realized this one needs to be scaled up. So let's find a layer you're on. And scale you up quite a bit. Because of foreshortening, this one's much closer to camera than these two, so it's got to be a good deal bigger. Like so. Alright, just one more eye to put in, and I think that's the Mandela done. Let's find this one. Okay, that's you. Okay. Down. Get you around. Huzzah! Oh man, that's pretty freaky actually. Yeah! Alright. Now, let's go about hiding this. But how? Because when I did this, I put the gold on the same layer as this ring. So the logical thing to do would be to separate the ring out from the gold layer, rather than the other way around. Yes, 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 yes. How by just grabbing this. Yep, okay. And now if we control X, B, go halo gold, there. Alright, yep, yep, yep. Now let's find this layer. It's just on the line art layer, so we gotta separate out. How easy? Have this bit here. Okay, that's all that. Now go like so. Uh, hmm, yes. That. That works. Yes, yes, yes. And like so. Okay, so that's the line art for our halo. We control, make sure we got it selected. Control X, B, Halo line art. And now we find the eyes. Uh-huh. Okay. Eyes and eyes backing. Alright, cool. So that's all the Halo stuff. Now, we need to bring the Halo line art into the ring SD. The ring testy folder. So pop you there. Okay, that works. You find the gold layer. Okay, there should be a layer here called Halo Gold. There it is. So right click, cut this. Now a Halo testy layer folder. There we go. Oh, ring testy. Paste. Okay, cool. And now we've got the Halo on its own layer. Yes. Okay, cool. Now we've just got to paint in the hair. We're missing. And we're good. Yes. Got some line art to start with. Oh, the hair top has its own line art layer. Huh, clever me. Let's that. Getting back to our roots. Our hair roots. This. I'll get rid of it. Okay. Ah, hello. What happened? Dreams. Well, right now my current dream is to get this done. Actually, I'm curious as to what dreams you have, Yemi. Um, but for me, I absolutely adore making bodies for people. I think I've said it a couple of times on stream. I don't know if you're here for it, but I love I love making bodies that people feel comfortable in. Well, it could be dreams as in goals, could be dreams as in a dream you had recently, could be, but I'm very interested in kind of aspirations you have. Like, I know you do your music stuff, and you've got your amazing art stuff that you've got going on, all the Blender stuff. Um, yeah, yeah, me do. I could really stand to thicken up some of these lines around here. So let's jump in. Yemi says, I know this is going to sound kind of out of nowhere, but I'd really like to form a commune with friends. Oh, I used to live on a commune for a little bit. Yeah, it was a meditation sort of hippie commune retreat thing where we grow our own food, like almost entirely self-sustaining. And nobody talked. It was they had a few rules. One was you don't talk. Rule two was you'd show up to the meditation session, the group meditation sessions every day. And we kind of, I guess, was just help out. Some people would cook, some people would work on the little plot of farm they had. Some people would just do sort of general maintenance stuff, and it was a really good time. It was up in the Blue Mountains here in Australia, so the weather was glorious. Um, but yeah, that sounds awesome. It's how do I explain it? It's not boring because once you kind of get into your own head, as horrible as that sounds, you kind of appreciate it. Peaceful, it's not, no. A lot of people assume meditation is like very peaceful, very zen. But depending on your personality, it can be extremely proactive because you sometimes you really get deep into your own psyche and you're doing a lot of exploring and it's not like taking a nap. Like if you're gonna take a nap, you lie down and take a nap. Meditation's more about exploring your inner world and what's going on. Uh, but it was peaceful. Up like aside from the meditation stuff, there was moments of absolute peace. So what kind of commune do you want to set up? Are we talking like a self-sustaining sort of off the grid sort of thing? Because that is so my vibe. I I fantasize about going off grid and just living out in the wilderness very often. Or is it like a more of like a closer into town sort of thing? Um, it's like a meditation thing, but a cult thing. Are we starting a Yemi cult? Yemi says, yeah, kind of. I do think it'd be important to also support neighboring communities. Yes. Well, a lot of them have, like, the one I was at, we would often send, like, our extra produce off to the local farmers market because, we still needed some financing. Although, like, because we had, like, a turnover thing, it was very much a pay in whatever you have to sort of thing, like, pay what you want kind of thing. But there was a lot of people who would come and stay on the commune for a couple of a week or two, and then leave, who were very, very wealthy, and they'd be dropping. Well, I wasn't in the accounting section, but they'd often drop lots of money into the account, and then yeah, they just have a good time, meditate, and head off. Um, this was a request from the. So this is a piece of concept art for a VTuber to make a like a BRM avatar. So we're gonna draw this up and then we're gonna make a 3D. I'm gonna do the whole 3D model thing, rig it, export it, do all that. But yeah, one of the things they did request while we were doing our initial sketch that I don't have here, but yeah, they did suggest that they'd like some at least an emote available that they could tier up. And then we talked a bit and it was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if they were gold? Like she cried gold tears. So that's why that's there, because it was something that seemed really important to her to have involved in the thing. She's not always going to be crying, but she did sound like she was very excited to have that be an available option. And that's why it's there. Chaos says, I'm back. I was watching your stream together with my mother. Aw, cute. She went to sleep now, though. Sleepy Fox fun for the whole family. What did she think of our abominable angel? It is very sweet. Oh, there's that layer. Hmm. I There we go. Got it. But yes, commune life is like I was only there for I want to say 3 months, but it felt like so much less. Time flies when you're isolated, not in a bad way, in a way that I think I really need. Uh, but yeah, that sounds like a beautiful dream. Yemi, do you have some people in mind, but to make this happen with? Oh yes, help. I did get offered to go and stay at a commune in America while I was there. I don't know whatever happened. Like when I was in Canada, I met an American who was living in a was from a commune in America. Uh, I don't know why. I guess I just never got around to heading there. Had other things going on, but hmm, I do love the idea of an off-the-grid lifestyle. Uh, Hale says she was just wondering what it is, and I was impressed at how detailed it is, and was asking me how does digital art work? Had to explain it to her, like to a kid. Well, it's oh man, it's so wholesome that she's interested in that stuff. I often say, you only get old when you give up. Like I've got I've got an uncle who just has zero interest in anything outside his little bubble, and he is such an old man. But then I've got my grandpa who's obviously significantly older, but he is so switched on. Like he's on the internet, he doing all the Facebook stuff when that was the thing. They they do a bit of gaming here and there, and he's like he's like twice the age of my uncle, at least. But he seems like he's half the age in terms of, you know, how he's kind of living. So it's very cool that your mom's putting in the effort to like try and understand this stuff. It's it's very cool. I respect that. Yemi says, yeah, my friends and I have always maladaptive daydream about it together. I don't think it's maladaptive at all. I think it's beautiful. Like my main job would be cooking and tending chickens. Oh my goodness, I love chickens. Chickens are great. Fresh eggs are the best. Um, yeah, I definitely be fighting you for the chickens job. Dogs are actually really good for helping with looking after chickens. Uh, some breeds are very much bred for it. Yeah, and if you got a particularly clever dog, like I don't know, Labrador, they can actually like do a lot of the work for you. You can just be like, hey, you go put the chickens in the coop, and they'll just. It takes a bit to train them, but once they get the hang of it, they'll just yeah, they very much enjoy corralling chickens too. Although sometimes the chickens fight back, which is hilarious. Chickens have such egos. Um, Yemi says, I'm so lucky. One of my friends owns chickens. Oh, cool. And they give me eggs for free. Oh, yes. I have an aunt who does the same thing. I just got some yesterday, actually. I've soft boiled them and put them in like little Ziploc bags with soy sauce, bit of salt, and some mirin. And oh my god, such a nice snack. Um, in my country, they're grossly expensive, right? Yes, they're heckin' expensive here too. I think, well, I'm guessing maybe you're in America, but yeah, America just recently had the big chicken virus, and we actually got it as well. Like it somehow broke our containment, and it wiped out so many of our chickens. Eggs are just starting to get cheap again, but I'm so lucky I've got an aunt who has chickens that, and she doesn't eat them. Like my aunt owns chickens. She just like feeds them scraps because she lives on like a big cattle farm sort of thing, so it's no like it's just somewhere for her to okay, it's just somewhere for her to throw scraps to. But she doesn't like eggs. Uh, Her husband, my uncle, doesn't like eggs, and none of their kids like eggs. So yeah, I get all of them. It's great. I don't know why she keeps them, but I'm glad she does. Um, yeah, I don't think it's maladaptive at all. I think it's a wonderful drink. Kale says we got chickens too. Got less now because they need quite a bit of work. Yeah, but we'll keep a few eggs and meat. The cleaning out the chicken coop is a very stinky job. My God, it's nothing smells quite as bad as a moldy chicken coop. Why don't you? Huh? Interesting. Shadow layer be black. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I guess. Oh, I know what's going on here. There we go. That's what we want. Yemi says it's only maladaptive because how far out of reach it is. Is it though? I mean, okay, so buying a property in the city is out of reach. Buying an apartment in any major city in Australia or America or Canada or most Western countries is out of reach. But a lot of rural properties can be exceedingly cheap. And especially if you have people in your team, like anyone who's worked in like construction, plumbing, like if you have any friends who are plumbers, um, I don't think it's that far out of reach. But yeah, oh, Yemi says, but yeah, I've even drawn up house concepts for us. I guess I'm also an architect. Yeah, I I really do think it's a lot more in reach than you're giving it credit for. Oh, base. There it is. Yeah, don't give up on it. Yemi says we don't have plumbers, but we do have some engineers and electricians. Oh, okay. But yeah, getting a place like out of town a bit, which is what you probably want anyway if you're setting up a commune. Property out there can be pretty dang cheap. Um, especially if you it's a bit morbid, but especially if you time it around the time when like farms go through like agricultural sectors generally go through like cyclical collapses because there's droughts and stuff that happens and tariffs and shenanigans, trade wars. But every now and then a bunch of farms will go bust, and they often have to sell their farms for very, very cheap. So if you can time it right, like if you have the wiggle room to play with the timing, you can you can dang it. You can get property for pretty cheap. Like again, so, especially rural property, it's not that bad. Um, and if you like Airbnb it, like have like a little bit of an Airbnb thing going on, it's I don't think it's that far out at all. Yemi says it's true, just don't want the responsibility of starting it. Well, I mean, it's a commune, right? Isn't the whole point that it's a group effort? Like like every organization needs administrators. So you are gonna need like it is gonna be just as important to find someone with those people managing skills as it is to find like the plumber and the cook and the all that stuff. But those people are out there. And yeah, I'm definitely one of those people. So and just to make the point that the administration, that the people types aren't necessarily being a people management person doesn't preclude you from being interested in living on a commune and being living that sort of lifestyle is what I'm getting at. But yeah, having someone who can organize this stuff is definitely something you're gonna need. But maybe that's the only thing you're missing. You need someone who has that sort of that drive, the drive to do the yeah, you probably also need someone to do the bureaucratic stuff like paperwork and taxes. Even if you're living on a commune, you're still gonna have to pay taxes. Um, but yeah, keep the dream alive and spread it around. You'll be surprised what can happen. Especially with technology going the way it is, like 3D printers and distributed logistics and drones and shenanigans like that. It's being self-sustainable and living on a like self-sustaining commune kind of thing is becoming more and more in reach every day. Yeah, how this looks. Okay, so that's what it looks like without the halo. And that halo. Bugify, wings, ring. Okay, so we ring the ring. Uh, there. And there. Uh, Yemi says, yeah, it's a lot of moving parts, lots of fun to plan, anyways. And that's the important thing. As long as you're having fun with the planning, it's not really a waste of time or anything like that. It's also a good bonding experience, like with your friends, just dreaming. Anyway, Yemi says, I need to step away for a sec and focus on a thing. Be back though. Okay, thank you so much. It was oh, and thank you so much for sharing your dream. That was beautiful, and I really appreciate it. Let's see. So we got this. Gonna hair this back and get to the hair layer. Then we'll have a wah. Need more Foxlore? What would you like to know? I have many stories to tell. Chaos says you're getting reviews from me because I'm watching on both YouTube and Twitch. Thank you, much appreciated. Me? You want Foxlore about Gray? Well, let's see. Oh, I guess we met. How did we meet? Well, hang on, no, it was Rissy. Rissy introduced us. Uh, I think Rissy like linked me to some of your videos and was just like, "Hey, I know this really cool." No, it wasn't. Okay, so awesome. We now have the halo on a separate layer, so we can toggle it on and off if we want to see how she looks without it. Neat. Okay, last thing on the to-do list is actually I have another bite of my wrap while no Gray Law. Okay, well, what would you like? While Gray's cooking on what he'd like, I'm just gonna take a couple of bites of my wrap. Yeah, but what were the specifics? Like, I think Rissy introduced me to one of your videos. Oh no 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 no! He invited you to my server, and then wait no no. Okay, so he got me to watch some of your videos, and I thought they were really cool. And then I think he invited you to my server, and then you was like, "Hey, by the way, I've got this itty bitty that I'm not telling anyone about." And you invited us over, and I'm pretty sure that's how it happened. Um, Gray says, I don't have the capacity to make new friends, so I'm just getting adopted by the extroverts most of the time. I that's okay. You're beautiful just the way you are, Gray. The world needs more people like you. And if I can be your adoptive extrovert, then I will absolutely. Chaos says, I'm both the extrovert and the introvert in most of my friendship. Yes, me too. I like to declare myself as a fake extrovert. I'm not actually an extrovert by nature, or by habit. So I gotta come up with a way of merging these two. And I think I know just the ticket. So I'm gonna start by duplicating this one and turning the old one off. This is merged. Chaos says I got adopted a bunch of times and adopted friends too. Aw. Okay, so let's hide this one, and we've got to find all the bits that are involved with the teeth. So not you, not you, you, and you. Right-click, copy, and we're going to bring these over to our paste them here. Did you think of what story we wanted, Great? Now we've got to go in here and erase. It's scary. Yeah, they are a bit creepy, but the VTuber in question. So the teeth initially were Rain's idea actually, and I showed them to the VTuber, and they was like, "Oh, they're quite scary, but I like it." And then they suggested we bring these two together, like have the teeth here, and yeah. So we're giving it a go. Grace says, "I want to be productive when I get home from work, but here I am laying in bed watching Charming Fox. I need just some time to rest, man. You don't gotta be 100% all the time. I I've been feeling very exhausted lately as well, and if there was some advice I wish I'd take for myself, it's just take a break. Not that I ever listen, but if you won't listen to yourself, maybe you'll listen to me. Anyway, oh, that was actually surprisingly easy. We got a little bit of fixing up to do. Oh, and we also gotta slice this. Slice, paint out this. Chaos says there is no escape from the Charming Fox. Yes, we are known for I mean that's kind of the lore of kitsune in Japan. They seduce people and steal them away. But you know, I'm just staying true to my nature. What's your excuse? I hope the teeth aren't too scary. Oh no, my nightlight's switching on. Get rid of that. I don't blame you. I'm very kidnappable. Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, if I was a kitsune IRL, I would definitely be kidnapping you to take into the woods with me. I'd seduce the fuck out of you, Gray. Um, am I allowed to say that? I mean, too late now, but for future reference. Alright, cool. Now we've got a merged version. Get some feedback on that someday. Heck, I think that's pretty much everything. Huh. Alright, well. Your tricks won't work on me. Fox. Through chaos. Risky did that ages ago. Yeah, but what if I kidnap you from the kidnapper? You know? Like, kidnapception. What layer is Eye Guy on? Action. Oh, he's got his own thing here. Okay. I like the idea of just Eye Guy doing his thing in the background. We had a flock of our guys. Okay, I think one eye guy's enough. But yeah, that's I think that's it. I think we're done. I gotta find which layer I put these on. As fun as they are, they're not gonna work for our purposes. And is this on the same layer? Nope. Layer did I put this on? There we go. Oh, hang on, we missed a eye there. That in. Chaos says, I'd for sure not be able to kidnap from you, Fox. Oh, you from Fox. He'd probably hire a big spider to guard you and deter me. Gray says, I just snoozed an ad. My morning routine is spreading to Twitch. Welcome back, Gray. Yeah, I think we're just about done with this. I'll get some feedback from the VTuber. But I think next time we're working on this, we'll be doing the orthographics. Gray says, "Oh, he already showed me a spider. It had a huge bakery. Oh yeah, that." Gray bullied me for my dump truck spider ass. Okie dokie. So let's save this up. How huge of a bakery are we talking about? Yeah, Gray. Okay, so I'm just gonna send a copy of this. Once it's done exporting, yeah, it's done. Oh, there's some. There it is. And let's try again. Boop. Oh no, it's too big. What? Oh, it's 14 megabytes. Okay, let's size this down by 25%. So I don't have to pay Nitro. New document. Gray says the kind that makes goth mommies jealous. Jeez, how can I argue with that? Scale mission new size. We want 75%. Okay. Control S. Okay. Um, Ike says, what did I just join to? They're talking about my bum, Ike. They're bullying me. They're bullying me for my dump truck ass. Elsa, welcome back! I just, oh. I entered and the first thing I heard was Fox say goth mommies. Well, yeah, it's, topic of conversation. It's important stuff. We need to make sure we cover the, affairs of the day. I'm doing excellent. I've actually been very, very tired today. I'm still not recovered, but it's been a lot of fun. We've just been having a chill art stream. I got the mandala done for the back of the angel. We did a variation of the face, and we made the halo toggleable. Sorry, yeah, the halo toggleable. Hang on, I haven't finished the hair highlights. Let's do that. But yeah, how about you, Ike? How you doing? Dramatic Fox as always. No, I mean yeah, but no. I mean yeah, I'm being dramatic, but I can still be bullied. Those two aren't mutually exclusive. I don't think. Okay, and let's add a highlight here. I think, possibly, maybe. But yes, Ike, we're just about done. Oh, I'm glad you're doing great. What you been up to? Uh, Gray says, me and Gray just constantly teaming up to bully Fox. Well, they have to. It's the only way they stand a chance against my bullying prowess. Uh, Gray says, I did not do such a thing. I'm an innocent baby. Yeah, no. I don't think anyone believes that, Gray. Okay, I think we need a bit more highlight in here. So, pat pat to the innocent baby. Yeah, pat pat Gray. We love you. They never said that. Oh, apparently there's an ad starting in 1 minute. I'm curious if Restream will make that happen or not. Let me know if you get thrown into an ad. I don't think you will. I'm pretty sure like Restreams, oh you can? Oh right, because you got the thing. Um, no, it's because you're a subscriber. You're a VIP and 1 month subscriber. Which I very much appreciate. Thank you, Gray. I mean, I offered you mod. You can be a mod if you want, but I don't think mod lets you skip ads. Oh, you're right. It does snooze it for everyone. Ah, neat. But yeah, I can make you a mod if you want. I mean, you've certainly earned it. You have so much power. And with great power comes great responsibility to abuse that power for your own personal gain. That's okay. I understand. So, we've got a couple of different face variations now. We've got this one, this one, this one, not that one. I don't like that one. Get him, Chaos! Kick his ass! uh, Great Dev says, guys, we gotta get ready for ads. I have one snooze left. I mean, I can snooze them. You know what? Yeah, I got three snoozes as well. So, let's, and that'll give us another 15 minutes. So, yeah, no ads. Don't worry about ads. We'll keep snoozing it until we're ready to raid. Speaking of which, is there anyone that we'd like to raid? Do we have any raid requests for today? I'm just doing mod stuff on the side. Oh, I think Chaos already got rid of him. Hey, good job, Chaos. Uh, Chaos says the only thing I do with my mod power is banning bots and pinning Gray's channel in the chat. Gray says you are the only person I know from Twitch, so I have no idea. Yay! Exclusive. But yes, I've been streaming for I think nearly 3 hours now. How long has this stream been going for? Let's check the YouTube. I'm on YouTube now apparently. YouTube, Sleepbox. Because YouTube doesn't hiccup like Twitch does. Let's see. Nope, YouTube's not telling me what time we started either. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we've been okay, cool. 3 hours and 19 minutes. That's my minimum requirements that I've set for myself. So yeah, I think we've had a pretty good day. We made this delightful Mandela, despite me jumping in heckin' tired. Still feeling pretty exhausted, but much better. Especially, yes. And thank you so much everyone for showing up. It's apologies for being so low energy lately. I'm sure I'll be back to my usual self tomorrow, I think. I'm feeling pretty good today. Chaos says, I guess we'll continue bullying Postimo. Please do. I appreciate the company. Very much. But yeah, anyone we're interested in raiding tonight? Or today? Depending on your time zone? Let's see. Koke streaming, Iduna streaming. Oops. Thanks, Chaos. And it was lovely reading out your messages too. 99 Fox, we love you no matter how low your energy level is. Thank you. I appreciate that. But rating. So if no one has any preferences for rating, we will go ahead and go to the art category. Thank you, Ike! I'm not going just yet. We still gotta find someone to rate. Whoa! Okay, let's I need to share this with the chat. So we have options. A lot of NSFW options. Like Jesus, look at that! Yow! I can imagine they're getting a lot of attention. Let's see. Oh, this is cute. Needling and felting newlyweds. Aw. Um. I mean, it's what gets clicks, I guess. This is pretty cute. Drawing, you can get one free. Um. More booba. um. Oh, this is cute. Oh, big bums and balloons art stream. Oh, the swamp mobile. Oh, this is cute. They're like a little swamp creature. Okay, what do we think? We got swamp creature, we got yellow bee thing, and we got a whole lot of NSFW. Hmm. Okay. Well, we have these two. We've got the Swampmobile is fixed. So we get in, we're getting burgers. And then we have Big Bums and Balloons, our stream. Oh, it's a dog VTuber. Doggo. So we got a swamp creature or a doggo creature. And they both look SFW. No promises though. Um okay. Better get your requests in quick because I think it's time to go. um Gosh, I can't decide though. So the swamp creature looks really cool, but the doggo creature looks really cute. What do we think? Do we want to go with cute or cool? Do a coin flip? I mean, oh, could just use our powers of what is it called? Autonomy? Alright, we'll coin flip it. Do I have any coins available? I have one. Okay. Wee. Oh, I didn't even. Okay. Heads for the swamp creature, tails for the doggo creature. Ah. Oh, okay, it's doggo creature. Let's go! So, let's get their name. And then we'll queue up the raid. Slash raid. Okay, we're good to go. So, oh, doggo creature, yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along. Special thanks, of course, to Chaos for doing such an amazing job moderating, even despite being half asleep. And Gray too. I always appreciate you coming around, and Ike, and very special thanks to Yemi. I don't know if they've come back, but that dream they shared was really magical. I hugely appreciated that, and I hope it goes well for them. But yes, thank you so much everyone for coming along, and I will see you all next time. Oh, new messages? Of course you. You're amazing. We love you, Gray. And you too, Ike. Yes, let's go. Raid the doggo. Whee!